Welcome back, guys. Hopefully the audio is okay. I'm using a new microphone that I got, and we'll see how this works. I'm currently just speaking directly into the microphone. It's clipped to my shirt, and then later in the video I will move over to a lavalier mic that's plugged into this transmitter microphone and see how different the audio is. And you guys can let me know which audio you liked better. But we're down here in the basement. It is extremely hot down here currently. It's 98. Some of these VRMs actually are on the verge of the alarm going off, specifically this dual 7K62 up here. Thermal throttle happens around 95 Celsius, and it's sitting at 94 right now. So I might go into the BIOS and change some stuff around. I think I'm running it on power. I might drop it and hopefully be able to get the VRMs down a little bit. I don't have any extra fans to put on. So like up here you can see there's a fan sitting on those VRMs, but on this one there's just the fan on top. And I don't have any extra fans that I can put on the VRMs that I would think would make a difference. But all of these epics are still on Cubic. Payouts have been around, I've been on this for 3 weeks now, or 3 epochs, and payouts have been around $80, $70, and the most recent epoch, 167 payout, was like over $100 just for idle mining XMR. And that doesn't include any Cubic mining time. So for technically like a week of mining, it's really only 3.5 days. You're getting like $80 to $100 in Cubic payout for mining XMR during the idle time, and the other 3.5 days you're mining Cubic. Coupled with the GPUs, it's about like $150 to $200 average, like per epoch. And payments are delayed for Cubic mining specifically by 1 epoch. So Cubic payments are delayed by 1 epoch, as always. But the QXMR, which is the Cubic you get paid for idle mining XMR, those are paid same week. So that's where I get my numbers from. Eventually I'll turn off GPUs, I think. Probably, I may as well do it now. It's super freaking hot down here. And I don't know what they do with the miner updates, but they start pulling a ton of watts now. So that's really less than ideal. So what they do is they release miner optimizations to like increase hash rate or like lower wattage. But this recent miner update, they actually upped the wattage by quite a significant amount. I mean, these 5070s in here were pulling 170, 160 watts, and I lost on one rig alone, I lost around 7 kilohash. So that's not really great whatsoever. So we just shut these guys off. I'm gonna switch to this lavalier mic, and hopefully it makes some sort of difference. All right, I think the lavalier mic is plugged in. It actually didn't go in very nicely at all, so it was kind of loose fitting. So I'm not sure if it actually went in. It said it was a 3.5 inch jack, but we'll see. Hopefully I don't have to return these mics, or the lavalier mic specifically. But so these guys are now off, but yeah, everything here is still in Cubic. I've been on Cubic past 3 weeks. KS0 is still going. Currently we're pulling around 2,800 watts between all these epics. And in terms of random X hash rate, this is 400 kilohash. So I probably am done expanding for now, especially during the summertime. And prices of motherboards, specifically H11s, like SSL and DSIs, are just way too expensive that it's like worth buying anymore at this point, unless they come down in price. I mean, even from China, they're around $430. So it's just not worth it. You're getting close to like pre-import, like law bill signed, whatever, for like DSI prices, which was like 500, maybe like 450. Well, that's kind of how much the H11 SSLs are going for. So it's just not worth buying any at the moment. CPUs are relatively cheap, at least Rome CPUs, the 7B12s, or yeah, pretty much just 7B12s. 7742s are still quite expensive. But I wouldn't buy anything lower than a 7B12, even if 7K62s are available at 300. I would still just buy a 7B12 just because the density is so much nicer, specifically for like my layout in this basement here. We'll see if that will ever change, but yeah, it is just way too hot down here. I think that's all I've got to say as like just testing a microphone out. But yeah, I think if you guys have lots of CPUs available, definitely jump on Cubic. I'd say it's quite worth it. Difficulty is quite high, so definitely do pool mining. I had like 95 kilohash on Cubic mining alone, and I went back to pool. It just wasn't worth it this epoch for me. Yeah, GPUs are okay. CPUs definitely doing really good on Cubic, specifically because of the Cubic XMR idle mining payouts, which are like $100. So for having 400 kilohash. But this concludes this video. Nothing is really changing too much. I'll try to keep posting some updates. I do have to print one of these test benches out for someone. Someone on eBay made a purchase, so I will get that printed out. But I will see you guys in the next video.